Hi, friends, it's Jeannie, and today I want to talk about changing your thinking. So, a lot of people don't seem to realize, or a lot of us don't seem to realize, that we have freedom of speech, but not only freedom of speech, but also freedom of thinking. And there's something called traditional thinking, which is a form of just using what you have been taught in order to make your decisions. And we have to learn how to break that pattern. So, our beliefs, our habits, our thoughts sometimes are things that have been carried on from generations. So, I want you to pay attention to these things whenever you have a decision to make. Make sure that it's coming from within you. And it is not a decision that you are making because of what you have been taught, like a rule that you have been trained to follow. So, a lot of us, when we have to make decisions, we try to think, what would my mother do? Or what would my father do? Or that's not in the norm in our family or in our business, and you continue to make the same exact decision. You just kind of put it in a different perspective and you keep hitting the same wall over and over again and not realizing that all you're doing is setting yourself up. So there's the famous quote, think out of the box, and that is 100% true. So in order for you to make new mistakes so that you can grow, you have to start thinking differently. So get out of your normal day, get out of your normal habits, and start being creative. Start making new decisions. Start saying, instead of making a right where I always make a right, let me make a left and see where that road takes me. Because when you're making the right and you constantly going down the same road, the same path, hitting the same wall, guess what? It could be your subconscious mind, because you're so programmed in doing the same thing over and over again that you're doing it and not even realizing. I've heard many psychologists, hypnotherapists, they always say, to pay attention when you leave your house and you make it to your destination. Sometimes people sit there, and if you really think, you're going to realize that you don't even know how you got there because you were so busy paying attention to other things. But subconsciously, your brain took you to where you were headed. So start making different decisions, go down different roads, read different books, talk to different people, start mingling with different people. Like, if you didn't go to the gym, start going to the gym. If you didn't wake up early to go for a run or sit in the park, start getting up earlier and sitting in the park. Today I left earlier. Well, I didn't really leave my house earlier because I'm usually at the gym at the time that I was on the road today. And I realized that the day seemed different, that there were more people out in the street. And I was like, wow, this is not normal. But then I looked at the clock and I was like, but I'm never really out at this time. I'm usually inside of the gym. So I don't really see what is happening at that specific hour. And to be out on the road was a little different for me because I saw different cars or I saw different things happening. And I realized that it was at the time that this was happening, I'm usually inside of a building. So get out different, like if you have to plan your lunch schedule differently so that you can interact with different people. And if you're in business, that's amazing because that would give you a chance to interact and network and communicate with different people where you're learning who they are and you gain new ideas and perspectives on how to deal and go about certain things. So pay attention the moment that you have to make a decision. And whatever you feel in your gut, whether it goes with the norm or not, go with it. Try it. Don't worry about what other people will think. Don't worry about that it's not a normal decision that you're making. And don't worry about what anyone else has to say. Because whatever your ancestors and your parents did, that was during their time in life. This is your time. So make sure that your time, you're living it for yourself. Okay, so make your own decisions and See how you grow. Remember, write everything down. Journaling is key. So, my friends, thank you for listening to this video. If it was helpful to you, please, please, please let me know. If you want to hear other content, let me know as well. And it's Jeannie here at itsjeannie.com. And if you need anything, please let me know. Okay? I'm here for you.